always move forward. I will always be here. Until somebody take me off this planet, I'm always move forward. I ain't no quitter. Can't nobody stop.
Jerks. What up? It's been a little while. Been a little while. Wow. I'm back doing a live show. I don't even know. I'm moving around. Look at me. It's been a minute. We've been streaming some hearings, Brian Walsh a lot, but haven't done a lot of lives lately. But that's going to be changing. This week, there's a lot happening here on the Young Jerks and with me. And just today, I just wanted to do a quick show, maybe take some calls, maybe talk about some stuff, maybe do a little bit of truth journey. Let's just see if anyone's here, if anyone's even wants to talk today. Well, some of you popping in. Cool. And today's not about gloating or vengeance or, but it's about about accountability and a little bit of truthfulness today. After hours and hours of streams going, so I don't even know what I want to talk about. But I guess the one thing I'll say is when I went on that dude's show and gave that kind of warning to people, not just to one person, kind of the entire community, and I got attacked for it. A lot of people are seeing that what I was saying was truthful, was on point, and it's exactly what happened. Everything I warned about, and I kind of knew I was going to get attacked for it, and I knew I'd lose supporters. Um, and there were moments of doubt, no doubt about it during this period of time, this last couple of months on this. I'm not saying I handled everything correctly. I'm perfect, any of that shit, but it is what it is, and I'm just gonna say, like the people who stuck with me, I want to thank you so much because it's meant like a lot. You don't even know. You really don't know. And just to see who actually gets what's going on and is really true to what this is all about, I want to thank you so much because there are a lot of you. And for maybe those people who aren't so much like that, especially the big YouTubers, the ones who have thousands of people watching them, accountability. Look within. If you're still talking shit about other people, we should talk shit about ourselves maybe a little more privately. Take account. Figure out what you need to fix, who you need to apologize to. I do that right now. And that's where I got to that point. I think I'm a few weeks ahead of maybe a few months, a few years ahead of some folks. And I'm kind of giving you advice along the whole way. Don't get yourself arrested. Don't get in trouble. Don't fight other people's fights. And if you have a talent and you have an audience, you have a responsibility, and it's going to get heavier if you're not making the right moves, if you're getting hinky. And less views can actually pay more if you do it the right way. So like uplifting people is harder to do. But guess what? If you can do that, it pays more. So maybe reevaluate your model. Is it really worth it to your life? Is it really worth what it's doing to you? 'Cause I feel good at night. I go to sleep good at night now. And I knew when I put myself out there and I was going to get attacked, I also realized something else too, is that the attacks were going to come at me instead of some other people who kept getting attacked. And that made me feel good. Now it went from me to another woman, and she's responded with a vengeance, with receipts, and a lot of people are freaking out. All right, I want to play a song. So I've said enough for right now. Maybe I'll say more. I haven't even looked at your comments. I don't know if I got haters in here. I don't know if I have mods in here. I don't even know how many people are watching. Let's play this song and we'll come back. I want you to listen to the words. We all need a little soul in our life. Someone said, why compare as content? I don't compare as content. I look about what I want my life and content to be. And that's my advice to younger people in this game. Negative brings negative. You can't just have a negative show and not expect it to affect your life. And this is really common sense. Positive creates positive. The reason I can withstand all the shit that I took is because my circle is fucking strong as fuck. Mostly you don't even know who my circle is. My circle is better than me. Environment means everything. And my circle in my chat, without even looking at it today, has gotten better over the last weeks. And some people have noticed you say I've changed. I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you noticed I changed. And sometimes that's come from people that have been harmed, that might not even be happy with me. Because that's what all of us in this community, been a lot of shit that's gone on back and forth, top to bottom. I don't seek vengeance. I don't have enemies. I don't do revenge. I don't have any derangement syndromes. But I am reality based and I'm going to continue to be. So let's listen to this song. And I'll say to people, put up your ones. Put up your ones today. And you're going to hear, this is it. We have one fucking life. And one thing I do daily now, and some people will give me shit about this. It's funny. I fucking ask God. I ask the universe. And if you ask for it, you will receive it. You don't need to go to church. You don't need to follow a guru. That's what I do. So let's put up your ones and let's play this song and I'll be back and I'll take maybe some of your calls. Maybe we'll talk about more stuff. I got a full list of shit that you're not gonna believe about this show coming up. The Young Jerks. I'll be back in a minute.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Y'all remember, this is sold out. Down. His palms are sweating, these weak arms are heavy. Yeah. There's vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready. Hold steady. To drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting. Forgetting. what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking out. Everybody's joking now. Clock's run out, time's up, over blast. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choked. He's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. No. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better lose yourself. You not miss your chance to blow it. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Don't let it go, don't let it go. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better lose yourself. What you call rage, tear this roof off like two dogs' cage. I was chewed up, spit out, boot off stage, but I can rhyme and step right into the next cipher. To formulate a plot or end up in jail or shot. Success is my only motherfucking option. Fellas, not mom, I love you, but this trailer's got to go. I cannot grow old in Salem's lot, so here I go. It's my shot, feet fail me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. In the music the moment you own it. One shot, don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it. Don't let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Don't miss it, don't miss it. You better lose yourself, man. Set your mind to, man.
Shit, I'm muted. Sorry. Thank you. How long was I muted for? Ruin the intro. God damn. Yeah, this is jerk tradition. I just put the link of that song. I threw it out there. They only have like 32 subscribers. Please subscribe to them right now. All right. I'm also, you know what else I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out, hold on one second. If anyone wants to call on, we'll do the open link challenge. Then we're going to give thanks. We're going to be taught instead of like, I think I got all the, what I needed to say out without even giving any specifics or names. We're back. And what am I thankful for? I'm thankful tonight we're going to be live at 7 p.m. with the Canton Select Board meeting. We're going to be streaming that tonight on the channel. And I want to thank Canton Community Television for always covering these and being there and being the eyes and ears and the camera. Make sure you follow them, support them in Canton Community Television. You can also watch it on cable. They're going to have the Canton Select Board on their website. It's also on cable television, and we'll also have it on the Young Jerks tonight. And usually Canton Chronicle also has a show. So I'm thankful for all of that tonight. I'm also thankful tomorrow we're going to be able to see Brian Walsh get sentenced, hopefully. Maybe hear some victim impact statements. That'll be interesting tomorrow. And then on Thursday night, I'm friggin' wicked excited for. Oh my God. Fucking A. This is going to happen? This is like another one. This is just another one. Remember how excited I got about having Howie on my show and having Howie follow me? Michelle fucking McPhee. That's not her real middle name. Her real name is R. Her middle name is Michelle R. McPhee. But Jesus, I can't wait for this. Thursday night, the book is called Mayhem. She's written a couple books on the Boston bombing. I've wanted this for over a decade. I don't know if she realizes this, but when these books first came out, I hit her up. I don't know if she ever read the messages or she hated me back then because I probably did say some shit about her way back in the day like I did to Howie. But I love her books on the Boston bombing and her reporting. And I'm a friend of hers now on Twitter, and she sometimes watches, and she's coming on Thursday friggin' night. Thursday night, 6 p.m. We're going to be talking about this book. I got it bookmarked because I'm reading it right now. Yeah, the Young Jerks bookmark. I got one of the stickers in there. I cannot wait. So that's Thursday night, 6 p.m. Michelle McPhee. She's also a reporter, journalist right now. She's done movie stuff. She's a real author, real journalist from Boston. Used to be a talk radio show host, similar to Howie Carr. But she does the true crime, and she's out in L.A., and she works for a big magazine out there. And she's major league. She is friggin'... And she talks like me. She's like a working class. I'm excited. Thursday night, 7 p.m. Right friggin' here with Michelle McPhee. Can't wait. Friday night. Folks, 7 p.m. You better friggin' be here or Calling All Beings or any other channel because we're going to have to put that up. This is the Karen Reed fundraiser. Going to be simulcast on like so many channels and a bunch of YouTubers. Yeah, McPhee works for LA Mag. Thank you so much for throwing that up there. Friday night at 7 p.m. Karen Reed fundraiser. Calling All Beings. DJ is going to be the host. Going to be hosted on his channel. He's the least controversial host. That's why we chose him. People wanted me to host it, and I was like, no. This is a group effort, and I just want to support it. Please support Friday night if you can. And if you're extra special, play it on like every device you have. Put it on your TV, put it on your cell phone, put it on your tablet. You can have separate rooms. You can mute it. Pump the numbers up. Watch it on every fucking stream there is. because it's going to be on Calling All Beings. It's going to be on the Young Jerks, and maybe some other channels, hopefully JFK or James Jackson or Canton Chronicle. I want to see everybody streaming it on their channel and supporting Friday night. And we're going to try to raise as much money as we can for the Karen Reed Civil Defense, Civil Prosecution, whatever we were calling this, Civil Fund, because this helps get the truth out about John O'Keefe. This helps her put these police officers, these 4 police officers, on the stand. So Friday night, please be there. On Friday too, there's also Friday's going to be a crazy day for me. It's going to be insane. It's funny because my dog walk business, usually Fridays are slower. That's why I put things on Friday. But this Friday, we got the Kelsey Fitzsimmons hearing at noon, Salem Superior Court. I'm going to be covering that somehow. I don't know if I'm going to be there or outside streaming or just covering it from home, but I will be covering it. Trust me on that. And the reason why I'm not sure on that is because I have so many other commitments that day. I also have Karen Reed, civil trial at 2 p.m., a Zoom hearing. And I'm going to want to broadcast all of these, obviously. And there's also Grace Curley show. I usually do that every Friday at 105. So I'm also going to be on the radio, syndicated radio, 40 plus stations, reporting about all this stuff, reporting about Kelsey and Karen, like we always do. We already talked about Kelsey this week on the Grace Curley show. Grace calls me like often now, even on Friday. So we're still covering this. We're still reporting it. Kelsey Fitzsimmons and the Karen Reed civil stuff. 2 p.m. So Friday's going to be a crazy day. And then, like I said, this Karen Reed fundraiser, where a bunch of YouTubers, I should go through the list, but you know John Como, JFK, James Jackson, Nick Rocco, Lawferio, Boston Bia. I could keep going. There's so many different YouTubers who are going to come together on this and support Karen Reed. And there's going to be some surprises. This is going to be a big event. This is going to be a really big event. And I hope we raise a lot of money. And then on Friday night, there's also Middle East Downstairs. Slain, George Carroll, the actor, is going to be in town playing a big show at the Middle East Downstairs. And what do you know? JFK is going to be performing. So I'm going to try to be there too. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm really going to try. I'm worried about driving, honestly, with the one eye. But I will see. It's I would suggest people go check that out too. If you want to experience with JFK, I mean, Friday night, Middle East Downstairs was Slain. Do you know Slain? He's a famous actor now too. And also something else I got today. I got a call on something else that it's gonna be good. Well, a lot of shit is popping off for me right now, is all I'm saying. And the show. And that's what it's going to continue to be about. Yeah, goddamn, right? All right, I don't know if I did that earlier. I finally put the StreamYard link in. If anyone wants to call in, I haven't even been looking at the chat. I've just been getting my shit out to make sure we talk about what we need to talk about. And let's do this one thing. What are we doing? I know. I want to make sure Boston Brandy's also going to be on there Friday night. Let me get this flyer up so I try to remember everybody who's on it. And I think there's even more than that's even on the flyer. I think there might have been one person who dropped off, which I thought was kind of ridiculous, honestly. Like, if you're going to commit to something, commit to it. I don't know. It's just weird. People are weird. I'm like, um, where the hell's the flyer? Hold on. Oh, and I forgot. Wednesday morning, too. I'm going to be on a new show. For me, anyways. It's a show that's been around. And it's a popular, definitely Twitter account. Someone I follow. And I like their content. I don't always agree with every single point of it, but I like that they try to be fair and kind of skeptical, but they're not a hater. Uh, it's an account on Twitter called nerdy_addict. Let me throw it up on the screen. I'm going to be on his show on Wednesday morning, I think at 9:30 a.m. He's got a YouTube channel. He's got, I think, like 10,000 subs on YouTube. He's got 32,000 on Twitter. He does a lot of law tube type content, true crime. Here it is. The Remedy for Grief is movement investigative journal as seen on CCTV. A Grateful Addict, true crime giggle maestro. Nerdbirdmafia.com is their website. I'm going to be on with them on Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m. Like I said, this is a crazy week for me. People who have thought I'm done or I'm going away or I'm down and out or my channel's ruined, I'm sorry you're wrong. We're ending the year with a bang, and 2026 is probably going to be the biggest year ever for me. Let me be very clear on that. Oh, look who we have. What's up, Lawferio, Nan?
Hey, how are you?
Good. I'm trying to be positive and happy and content and grateful. How do I sound? Do I sound okay?
You do, and I'm looking at you, and you look pretty jacked. So, yeah, it's
Yeah,
great
I've
to
been
see.
doing that. I've been doing the Tai Chi.
It's great to see you in good spirits. Sometimes with what's going on, we have good days and we have bad days. And I can't relate to your experience, but I love all of the positivity. I loved that song. I definitely want to talk offline with you. And also, I want to know how you even fathom being able to tackle everything you're going to tackle on Friday. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know, right? Hopefully, no one asked me to walk the dog that day. That's the big fear I have, actually. Then I
Yeah, the
feel guilty.
dogs are going to get ignored. The dogs are getting ignored on
I
Friday.
already told one of the customers today. She was like, "Are you free on Friday?" She already knew about the 7 p.m. thing, but I was like, "No, I can't. I got too much. I can't do it."
No, yeah, but honestly, I have to say your attitude as to what's been going on, all of the things that are going on, and your reaction to a lot of the backlash has been very similar to mine. So out of everything that I've been witnessing, I will say you seem to be very aligned with me. You dish it back, you bow out when you need to, you focus on positivity when you can, and I think that's the best approach. I very much admire that in you. And I also want to take this opportunity to tell you that, or to tell your viewers, whether they're watching it now or on the replay, a lot of people have come back at you. They have at me as well, but specifically with regard to you, there's a lot of people who will say to you, you're perpetuating drama, you're continuing this. Don't you want to put an end to this? But I would say to everybody, like, there's only so much that any reasonable person's going to sit back and take. So I have to say your approach has been extremely, extremely potent, extremely powerful. And I love watching you. I love your energy level very much.
I'm feeling good today. It's funny because I look at it like I got an 8-minute video. That was my drama moment, and you know what? I don't regret it. It's still standing. I didn't privatize it. I didn't. They predicted I would delete it within 48 hours. You can make fun. All they could make fun of is like I was untrimmed beard. Like they had to make a joke about the words I said. They couldn't deal with the actual what the message was. And to me, it stands up. And so many other shows played it. They tried to mock it, but it stands true. Like I will never be embarrassed of that 8-minute response I did. And some of
No.
the social media, Twitter stuff, I can get when people get mad, especially these little trolls or people that don't really know. They just and I respond to them. But if they feel that upset about like one response on Twitter that I give them before I usually block them, like I hope that they think about what it would be like to have 5 hours, night after night, after night, after night, after night, be about you with someone that has a platform of, so I hope people think about it, and the fact is, like, I feel fucking strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people have called me weak and I look at myself right now. I feel fucking good. I do. I'm like, I can't believe I'm here.
I
I've overcome
know.
a lot in my life. This is fucking nothing for me now. And the only thing I was worried about is the circle around me. Could they handle it? And
Yeah.
guess what? They fucking can handle it. They're just like so. I'm good. Like, and and the thing is, like, the channel's fine. They act like my channel's done because I lost a couple thousand people. It's like I'm on house money. I'm on house
Yeah.
money, folks. Like, you don't even get it. Like, so I sleep well at night. That's all I care about. And I don't want to create victims. I don't want to pile on to people, especially when they're having some issues, even publicly, even if maybe they deserve it, even if they have a huge platform. But at the same time, people need to stop being accountable. And I feel like I'm accountable. Like especially now, especially fucking now. And I think I've been very honest with people, and I haven't had to retract shit. I haven't had to change my story.
Well, I mean, I have so many thoughts in response to that, and I don't want to tie up your line if you have other interested callers. But I was sitting here working at my desk and just saying, I want to tell you how proud of you I am. But I also wanted to give you a little input, at least for you and your viewers, as someone who just consumes content. I want to say a few things. One is, um, in the beginning, where things started to deteriorate shortly after the verdict, and I think I'm not alone where when I can say people noticed a shift. They noticed a shift on the Free Karen Reed side of things. And when I saw that shift starting to happen, and I was listening to some of the messaging, and I was really upset at some creators who decided to take and take a lot of opportunity to rip other creators. And the messaging that came out then, and to anyone who questions me on this, go back and look at July and August. The messaging that was coming out was, this isn't a competition. I don't know why you guys think this is a competition. We're all in this kind of free market together. But that is different now. Now I'm observing that there's a very prolific discussion about, oh, look at his numbers, look at his subscribers. He's lost this many people, that many people. It shouldn't be a competition. It is a free market. And as again, as someone who consumes content, I'm saying to myself, I just want to be able to put on whomever I want to put on and enjoy their style and their method of expression, and everyone has a different style and a method of expression. If I want to hear great interviews, I'm going to one particular creator or another particular creator. If I want to see a one man or one woman show, I'll go to a different one. What I don't do is sit there and go to one man and one woman shows where all that is done is ripping other individuals, because I don't think that's productive. So now it seems to be this competition, and not on your side, Mike, and not on others with whom I really care about. The other thing I wanted to tell you is, as just an objective observer, it was not my impression that you were giving Aiden advice on how to be successful several weeks back. I didn't take away that you going on his show was you giving him advice on being successful. And I say that respectfully to Aiden, who has taken that position. My takeaway from that appearance on his stream, and much props to you for going on. My takeaway was that you were just giving him unsolicited advice on maybe how to tamp this down, how to just quiet the conversation and to de-escalate it. I personally had also in a very limited fashion tried to do that as well in a different way, and unfortunately that didn't really come to fruition. So I can simply tell you that my takeaway was that you were really just trying in earnest to kind of de-escalate things. But that messaging does seem to I say this respectfully, but it seems to have been mixed up now, or at least miscommunicated. And the
And I
last,
want to say,
yeah,
I want to say something about that, because you said the word unsolicited, and I think people say that a lot, and even Aiden
yeah,
says that. Um, I disagree with that.
okay,
It was solicited multiple times, privately and publicly. So, basically, I got a call about, and I sent him to JFK, and I
mm,
said some things to him, and he's, so that was solicited. I didn't call him; he called me.
interesting.
I didn't reach out to him; he reached out to me. So let's put that right there, and then to go on his show.
Yeah,
He
you know,
solicited me that night. He wanted me to come up there. So if you're looking for my opinion and my advice as a professional, and you want me to tell the truth about what's going on in your life, which anyone with a brain could see what was going on here.
you know,
If you're going to put me on the spot on your fucking show, what am I supposed to do? And I think I was more a friend than any of the rest of them who have just basically grifted off it, grifted off the tragedy of what's going on with him. And he's risking jail time. Like that was my whole point too. Dude, if you're looking at all this time in jail, why the fuck are you going creating enemies left and right
yeah, and
in the movement and the people that raise money for you?
and by the way,
For the
Mike, oh, sorry, I apologize. There's a little delay because I'm dialing, calling in through the app. So I don't mean to step on your words. Go ahead.
That's it. I mean, look at what they did to LTL. LTL did absolutely nothing. Here's a guy that raised all this money for you, and you just all of a sudden attack him. And it was all on a bunch of bullshit when you really actually talk to LTL and hear about what actually happened.
Oh yeah.
So like this is the stuff that's been going on back and forth and back and forth. And like the stuff on James that they did.
Mm-hmm.
And not just one person. Like people with platforms participated in that. It's gross. That's fucking gross. And they don't even know.
Well,
It's just like it's like become how low can you go? How low can you
right.
go? And
And
I don't play that game. I'll tell my truth and then I'll move on. Like, and my shit's going up. Like I don't, it's like you can make more money with even less of an audience if your
well,
audience is as a better quality. Do you understand that, folks?
Mike, I want to speak on that too. And by the way, I do stand corrected because you were solicited to intervene and or give your opinions, which is great. And I think back to an experience I had in my early work years where someone asked for my opinion on a heated political subject, and I gave it and they didn't like it, and they proceeded to debate me for like half an hour. And I said, well, why did you ask for my opinion on something if you're going to sit here and have an argument with me? But as far as what you just mentioned about how a content creator works and a channel, and I mean, I have a channel, I have no content, and I have no aspiration to ever profit off of a channel, but one day, folks, I will put content on it. But as far as the philosophy of, you don't, you know however it works, and I've talked to someone about how revenue can be made on a channel just out of curiosity. And I've said to that individual, I'm like, the people who have unsubscribed because they've drawn these black or white lines, you have to be with him and not you're with him and not them. If you're with this person, then you don't pretend to be a supporter of mine. I've said to this individual, like, you don't need those subscribers. You don't want those subscribers. Have true organic growth from people who support your mission, people who believe in you, people who want to see what comes next for you. That's how I feel as a viewer. And I'm mostly a viewer. I'm not I mean, I guess on occasion I go on as a guest when asked, but I just want to hear what the different creators have to say. And I do hope that they're not vicious when they say it or wasting their time on drama. But I will say there are times, and this is where I do think you and I are quite similar, where drama does need to be addressed. And we're human beings, you're a human being, and dish it back from time to time. The staying quiet is not always the best methodology to approach this type of vitriol. and I wish it didn't exist. And as for what has happened to LTL, if I may, just for a moment, because I did finally stand up for what I characterize as pretty vicious and months, that's plural, months long um, attacks on him, primarily from one person. But when I finally spoke up on that, the amount of backlash that I've gotten from that particular individual, and I'm not a victim. I don't care. I was expecting it, but now suddenly I'm a bad person because I finally spoke up in defense of an individual. Meanwhile, it's okay for that individual to just live on his or her channel speaking about this individual negatively. So I feel like enough is enough with the vitriol. I think most people want to just hear good, substantive content. And I also want to say, because I'm seeing, at least at one point I saw James, and I don't have my glasses on, but I think I saw James Jackson in your chat. I want to, and this would go to JFK and Kevy Kev as well. I want to just take an opportunity because I know you have a relationship with them, which is much deeper than mine. What they have undergone simply because Karen Reed felt comfortable going to their channel to say a few brief words is unbelievable. To the slurs used against them because they were asking questions. They were asking questions which no one really seemed to have a problem with, and they were getting compliments for how they ask questions and their manner of approaching streams. But once it became perceivably adversarial to some, suddenly they are persona non grata. They're quote unquote hood rats and quote unquote hood boogers. And I apologize, I don't even like to use those terms because I respect these gentlemen very much. And for reasons that I've publicly stated. And I know that you have feelings of positivity for them as well. But I wanted to take an opportunity to say to them, to say to anyone else, you, LTL, Calling All Beings, DJ, Bia, um, Canton Chronicle, John Camo, Eric, Boozy Beauty. I'm forgetting people, and I apologize because the day is growing long, although the trolls may just say I have Alzheimer's given my 40s. You know, now that I'm in my 40s, I apparently have Alzheimer's, which just for the record, I love how I'm old. And one particular creator loves to say, oh my God, you're so old and this and that. And I'm 3 months older than that particular creator. So, okay, we want to go down that route. It's not about how you look, it's not about who you're dating. And that goes to you as well, Mike. I know you have a long-term relationship there. With whom that is with should not be the content of any creators. It shouldn't be that where anybody chooses to lay their head at night. It shouldn't be where anyone chooses to put their interests, whatever case someone likes to follow, wherever someone makes a donation, why someone makes a donation. That is something that should never be questioned. We all have individuality, you and all of the others. And I just wanted to give you this opportunity from me to tell you that I love you very much. I respect you as a creator. I hope that this positivity continues, but it's okay on occasion to let it get you down. But everybody, including all of your viewers and all of the people on X and all of the trolls and all of the supporters of Karen and all of the supporters of Aiden should be grouping together and saying, enough. This is not healthy, and we are a force multiplier together. It is never, ever too late to claw something back, admit when you're wrong, and make true, meaningful amends. That is how I comport my life, and I hope that it rubs off on some people. So I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I wanted to tell you that. I think you might be muted though, because I cannot hear you.
I kept muting myself. I love that last part of what you said, where you said about the accountability part, where you can claw it back. You don't have to be this way. As there's so many people on the top level and the lower levels of this, you don't have to do this. Like you really don't. And you can be accountable and get along with people you didn't get along with. Like,
Yeah.
and you can apologize. Like, I've done it. I've done it. I've done it recently. So like I'm on this voyage just like everybody else. It's like you know, there's a lot of shit that's gone on. That's all I'm gonna say more about it. But I'm glad you said that because
And it
if you
might,
do, I'm there for you. And like I've been there all the way for a lot of you too, where I was telling you about the witness intimidation and the wiretapping, and don't get caught up. Don't get a felony, and then
yeah.
someone gets one. You
And
know.
yeah, and it's as a lawyer, I watch some of what's going on and what is being said, and I get a special level of concern. And I go, "Ooh, I wish that didn't happen. Or I wish this person didn't say that." And I just want to tell you, like, I'm not above apologizing as well when it's needed. You and I had a very frank discussion about an issue that we won't discuss right now a couple weeks ago, and when I was away, and I intend to follow through on that discussion, because it's really never too late for people to make true meaningful amends, and that's what it's all about. But it's kind of like right now, I feel like everybody's moving furniture on the Titanic, right? Why? What for what purpose? It's going to hit the iceberg. And if you're going to hit the iceberg, that's how it feels. That's what I'm saying, folks. But if it's going to hit the iceberg, that's a slow turn. No one's going to change on a dime, but turn the wheel and start pivoting this ship away from an iceberg. And I truly believe that if we can all take some accountability for legitimate things that have been done wrong and said wrong in a very bilateral, heartfelt way, it's not too late. So I am going to continue to put my resources and my attention as a viewer and possibly as a guest to cases that matter. And yeah, I'm from New Jersey and I care about the corruption up there. I care about Kelsey Fitzsimmons. I care about Francis Gigliotti. I care about Sandra Birchmore. I care about Karen Reed. I'm going to be popping on for a portion of that fundraiser. I did hear through a grapevine that there may be another competing fundraiser during that time. After this fundraiser was announced, I'm saddened by that. And I go back to what I just said, which is it's never too late to make change. And Karen does need assistance for reasons I've said previously on your a prior show or during the Howie Carr interview with you. She does need positivity and financial support. And I'm happy to anyone who doesn't understand that. I will explain it to you if you ask at great length. But that's what interests me. And I'm sure also, and by the way, I also believe that Turtle Boy has a strong fight ahead of him that I think is an important one. I'm not going to sit here and let people clip this up and say, oh my God, she didn't list him in this list. I mean, I believe that he has been victimized by the corruption, the system, a corrupt DA, corrupt law enforcement up there. I don't love some of what I'm seeing, but I can't control it. I know he would say I can't control what other people do or say. I can't control what he does or says, excuse me. But there's cases that need everybody's attention and positivity and financial support. So I just wanted to give you this opportunity from me to tell you that I admire you very much. I love your chat. And I'd like to see people stop coming at you and saying horrible things. And I appreciate when you do have my back when people do it to me.
I kind of like it now. Again, like it reminds me of the first time I went through. Oh, hold on. I'm playing music now. It reminds me of the first time that I went through with the anti-Karen Reed people. It's like I realized how big we were getting and how much of an impact we were having. Every night after I'd have Betterow on the show, they would just come after us. I'd be like, I knew that was a big show because when you were coming on too, like we would get hammered by all these trolls, and I knew I was making a difference. And I'm at that point right now with all of this, knowing that, like, someone said to me, "Are you with KP now?" I'm saying, "Are you kidding me? KP hates me as much as he does, so I think I'm doing something right if they're both mad at me." Like, so the bottom line is, I don't care anymore. I'm like wearing it as a badge of honor. I fucking actually like and laugh. Look at the headline tonight. We're using a parody account. They made it for me. I have my own fucking paparazzi now.
There you
I
go.
fucking made it. I didn't want to make it. I'm a slob. I walk dogs. I fucking made it. I have people dedicated to hating me. And my only worry is 6 months from now, I'm going to get boring and those accounts are going to go dead. And it's going to be a sign that my shit's dried up because I don't have any content. But my content is fire right now. So they're going to be here for a while. And especially knowing what's coming in January, bitches. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. Friday night, I would dare them to put something against this because you wait. Friday night is fucking the beginning of it. And I'm sorry, people. Reality. I've been speaking reality. I'm not going to stop speaking reality. I don't have vengeance in my heart. I want people to make the right decisions. The right decision is don't alienate half your people, especially the people with the fucking money. Like, I know you're saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. You don't raise any money. We'll see. We will see. Friday night, 7 p.m. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be big. And there's got to be a lot more shit happening. Even bigger. That isn't even announced yet. So you just fucking wait. That's all I'm saying. Bob got up here and said, this is one of my longest time supporters here, right? And this guy loved the Canton, all the shit that I did locally, breaking down the fucking Canton Select Board, breaking down the fucking, all the shit that the retirement party. You loved all the content I did. But the moment I said something that you didn't agree with, Bob, you threw it all out the window and you're in those other drama chats that will never cover any of that shit, trashing me. And so who's the fucking snowflake, Bob?
Yeah.
Bob, and let me just finish this. Because, Bob, you're this close from me banning you forever, and you'll never get to comment on my shit again. And the only way back in is you'll have to do what other people have been doing lately, is sending an email and apologizing. Because that's the way it is now. So I want you to think about it, because you're the snowflake. You didn't like that I told the frickin' truth. And the truth that I told, everything I said has actually happened. The good advice that I gave all of you that you all ignored didn't turn out the way you wanted it. You want to say something, Nan?
Yeah, just two last points because I am I don't want to overstay my welcome as a lot of people tend to say. But here's you've brought up 2 points. One, I've heard a lot of critiquing from other creators that, oh, this person always has guests and they can't hold a show alone and carry a show alone. And I have two pieces to that. One, that is the style of some creators. I mean, not every channel has the same style. It's a free country. And those who do have guests also carry great shows on their own. So you don't need, and not you specifically, you don't need guests to carry a show. And whether you do choose to have guests, okay. That's what I like watching. That's my selfish personal opinion. And the other thing about trolls, one thing I've really kind of become attuned to, and I was thinking of this when I was out running the other day, I was like, back when I first appeared, And people say, "Oh my God, she bought her way into the scene." Okay, all right, whatever, folks. I've added nothing in terms of legal commentary to this entire movement. But okay, when I entered and I first appeared on YouTube, it was on your show, and you warned me that night. You said, "Up, the trolls are going to jump all over you," and it usually takes about a month. And they hopped on me. The anti-free Karen readers hopped on me within a couple of days, and it was pretty bad. And what I see now, the trolls, the anti-free Karen Read trolls, they don't even bother with me that much. They're like a small little piece of the pie. It's the other faction. It's people who support creators who are going at other creators who are coming at me, and coming at you and coming at others. And I'm saying, wow, has this really shifted? We don't have to worry about anti-free Karen Read at this point. We have to worry about the people who support some creators over you or over others whom I follow. So I want everyone to just kind of look in a mirror, take some opportunity to introspect, and say to yourselves, is this what I want to waste my time on? Is this type of
Yeah.
negativity, right? Like, because it's just
You know
not.
what I want to focus on? It's my guest upcoming. And that's the,
Yeah.
you mentioned about the shows about being solo or being guest. I've done both. I've had success at times doing both styles. I've had my ups and downs over. I've been doing this for 20 years. People don't realize I've been popular before and lost it and come back. And it's happened over and over again, actually. But the thing about this shit, for me, I only do shows that I'm interested in. And for me to sit here and talk, I don't like it. I don't want to talk. It just doesn't interest me. That's not even the shit I watch. I generally don't do those solo shows unless it's something really compelling. I like the guest interview shows. That's what I'm most interested in. It's where I learn the most. I learn from experts. I get excited about who's coming on. Like I said, Thursday fucking night, I got the expert on this shit, the Boston Marathon
Yeah.
bombing, about what the FBI did. And she's got all the cops. She talks to all the local cops. She is phenomenal. Michelle fucking McPhee. That's what I get excited about. So that's why I do it. I do what I get excited about. So they can criticize all they want. I got fucking very excited when I had Bettero on night after night. I got excited when I had you on, Nan. It was exciting to me, to have legal
Thank you.
experts. So I want to thank you for being here. I'm going to
My
let you go
pleasure.
because we don't have a schedule, and you've been here
Go.
a while, and I know I don't want to put you out anymore, but I want to thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, no problem. Always a pleasure speaking with you, and I will see you soon. Take
And I will
care.
see you Friday night. Friday
Yes,
night,
you
7
will.
p.m.
Take care,
Karen Reed.
Mike. Bye,
Thank you,
chat.
Nan.
Bye.
Bye now. Lawferio, my name is Mike Crawford. I'm having a good time. I am. This is a good night. Um, and like I said, if you got blocked for being a dick and you want back in, you can always send that email. You can always send that email. Someone sent that email today. mjcboston1@yahoo.com. I do take apologies. Thank you, Dan. All right, again, so tonight, 7 p.m. Can't Select Board. Please be here for us. We'll be streaming at 7 p.m. Come back. Wednesday, 9 a.m. Oh, God, listen to me. I'm playing the replay again. Wednesday, 9 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be streaming the Brian Walsh stuff. The sentencing hearing. Thursday night, Michelle McPhee, 6 p.m. Like I said, I'm very excited about that. And then Friday, Kelsey Fitzsimmons at noon. What is it? Salem Superior Court or Essex Superior Court? Salem Superior Court. Show up, Salem, Massachusetts. Noon, Kelsey Fitzsimmons. 2 p.m. There's going to be a Karen Reed civil trial hearing on Zoom, I believe. At 7 p.m., Karen Reed fundraiser right here with so many special guests. Nick Rocco, Dennis Sweeney, Brandy is going to be here. It's LTL is going to be there. I think JFK and James Jackson and Calling All Beings and Boston Beer. I could keep going. It's going to be a great show, and there's going to be hopefully some surprise guests Friday night, and it's going to be on multiple channels. It's going to be on Calling All Beings. It's going to be on the Young Jerks, and probably some of those others. Hopefully, so check that out, please. 7 p.m. Friday night. And also on Friday, I'm going to be on Grace Curley's show again, radio syndicated 40 plus stations, 1 p.m. Friday's going to be crazy. And then, like I said, if you're still up, you want to see some local legends, you want to meet a Hollywood movie star or even watch him perform, check out the new thing he did in Boston Magazine. Slane. This is the guy. I want to interview Slane. George Carroll. He's got a great story. George Carroll, he's a famous movie star now. The Town, you know him from The Town? He's going to be performing Friday night at the Middle East downstairs in Cambridge, Central Square with JFK. And I think James too. They're going to be there. They're going to be filming. People should check that out. Middle East downstairs. I might show up. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be such a freaking long day for me. And some other shit's happening. I got so much to be excited about. I just can't tell you. So what I'm going to do is, before I leave, I'm going to throw the link in one more time because we got Nan last time. If anyone else wants to call in, this is your last call. This is the final boarding tonight of the flight. It's funny because they call James JFK a six-string show. JFK is a first fucking string show. Just like Tom Brady is a first-string quarterback. Those guys are phenomenal. JFK his show is so fucking good. One in the chat if you think JFK is a first round, first ring, whatever we're calling it. What do you call it? First ring, yeah. First string. Yeah, first string. Sorry. First string. That's what it is. It'd be first round if we were drafting, though. That's what it would be. But first string, we'll call it. Yeah, I see them. I see the ones in the chat. Look at them all. Yeah. All right, I got to thank all the super chatters too. I want to thank Brenda, Lord, she became a new member. Thank you so much, Brenda. Welcome to the Jerks. Maybe it's a renewal. I don't know if it's your first time or second time, but I appreciate you. May, I'm sorry, my eyes are bad. Like I said, I got one eye now, folks. When they say I got wonky eyes, I gotta get a cataract. May Cronin, 1188, gifted 5 Young Jerks memberships. Thank you so much. I also want to thank one of our mods here, Sherry D. 6 months since the not guilty verdict. A lot of wasted time. Thank you so much, Sherry D. And Want the Doc, one of our newest moderators here. Thank you so much. She gifted 5 Young Jerks memberships. I want to thank you. And Mia Bito, another one with a new wrench, gifted 10 Young Jerks memberships. I love our mods. Thank you. You're making me blush over here. Love your integrity. To Mike, always support you. Loopy Last 72. Thank you so much. Love you. I'm guessing you might be born in around almost the same time as I was, maybe in 72. I wasn't born in 72, but almost. I like 72. 72 is a good year. Oh, I'm seeing so many ones in the chat. Oh, and then we got one of these. We got like one hater. Why do you hate JFK? You gotta give more than that. He stirs trouble. What kind of trouble? I'd say good trouble. You didn't say what kind of trouble. I'm a one as well. Thank you so much. I got all these ones. I could be here all night just putting up all the ones. Am I drinking again? No, I don't drink. I haven't drank since I don't know when. Been a long time. I might have like a sip or like one drink every like 2 or 3 years, but that's it. One drink limit for me, bro. No drinking. I drink coffee. I'm a big coffee drinker and water. Coffee and water. And sometimes if I'm celebrating, I'll have a Coca-Cola. I don't even do soda unless, sometimes a little lemonade. That's it, man. Oh, has the Walsh sentencing been moved to the 18th? I didn't know that. Because they said that was the backup date. It was either going to be Wednesday or Friday. I have a feeling even if it's moved to they may be in court tomorrow. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised though if they do because that was the backup date Friday. Well, if it's moved to Friday, that's wild because that's going to be even crazier. I talked about how busy Friday is. Holy shit! I hope not because that might take away the cameras from Kelsey Fitzsimmons. I hope that doesn't mean they don't cover Kelsey that afternoon. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? That's the weed. What about the weed? What about you? Can't blame weed on shit. Come on. I don't even know what you're talking about either, bro. Ones. You got all these ones in the chat. Oh, Natalie, thank you. I was supposed to give you a. I think this will be easy. I want to give you a wrench too. Let me see if I can do it right here. I'll find you again. I'm just giving out wrenches here. Thank you, Mary's been doing some work today. I want to thank our mods, our mod team. All right, Natalie, you're in. We got some good mods. I want to thank our mod team. Look at all these ones. I love it. Yeah, thank you, mods. You know what I love about JFK? He doesn't lie. He doesn't have to change his story over and over again, right? Oh, my weed bag. I shouldn't even talk about that. My weed bag is that big that you wouldn't even believe it. Oh man. Oh, please do smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. The 18th is Thursday. Did they move it to Thursday? Because I thought it was. Ah, man, that would be good if it was Thursday. Because at the hearing they said Wednesday or Friday. I think not sure if it was the prosecution. One of them couldn't be there on Thursday, so we need to find out. I'll find out. We'll look that up because I thought it was either Wednesday or Friday was the Brian Walsh sentencing. It would be good actually if it was Thursday morning. That a fact. JFK, James, and Kev have never lied, even when it wasn't comfortable for them. It's one of the things I love about them. I mean, it's not what we're supposed to do with this stuff. And I get sometimes you can't say stuff, but don't lie. You know, there's often times where I say I can't talk about that, or I'm going to make a comment on it, or I'm very limited on what I say about it. But don't lie. I mean that's the only thing I struggle with, honestly, with this stuff is knowing what I should say, like whether or not I should, how much truth should I share? That's really what it is for me. It's not like It's whether I should share it all or share a little bit. It's like it's what I ask God for. I ask judgment on like how much should I share? How much should I respond? What's for public consumption and what's not? Think about that a lot, actually. Yeah, whether you should respond to that shit too. And for me, it's like I almost don't give a shit because, like I said, they're paparazzi for me. They're people that want to be me, basically. Like a lot of them, I've realized some of them are like people who are on this level, and I'm up here, and they want to be here. That's why they're scrapping up. But I would just tell them, just do the work. Like that's not hateful, and you'll feel better. Like that's the key to the world, actually. If you could find positive ways to contribute and get paid for it, good money. Yeah, pick your battles. That's what I struggle with. When should I say something and when should I not? That's the hardest part. But it's never all right. I'm gonna check out. And I'm gonna hopefully maybe see you tomorrow morning, but I'm definitely gonna see you in the chat, 7 p.m. Kent Select Board. I'll be streaming that in like an hour. I'm looking forward to it. And I want to thank everybody who's been here today, who's been in the chat. We got over 200 live. I love it. I love it. Last minute show. Good call in from Nan. My mods are here. Sherry D says, I miss the days, different creators for different types of people. Those were the days. Yeah, I shouldn't even. I'm glad you said those were the days because that reminds me of All in the Family. We lost a legend this week. Jeez, horrible, horrible, horrible too. It's an American tragedy too, where a son kills the mother and dad of beloved people who gave like I just love All in the Family. That is like one of the best shows ever. Meathead, and all the other great movies he made. And it's just like this is something that a lot of people deal with when you have maybe an addicted son or daughter, and how do you handle it? Or maybe they have a lot of psychological issues. Or Alan Jackson is now representing the son. Not surprising. Yeah, the movies too. I mean, Spinal Tap, one of the greatest movies about music, rock and roll, right there. I love that. And A Few Good Men. That's one of the best legal movies. You put it up there with the, Quiet. I mean, it just there's so many, not that many real good legal movies, and that's one of the top. And I don't really like romantic comedies. It's not really my thing, but Harry Met Sally is probably the greatest one. Like cemented that genre. Like that guy was so gifted. Rob Reiner. So sad. Yeah, and Stand By Me. That was probably his most favorite work and the best out of all of them. Yeah, Misery. I watched that one. No, that was okay. That was probably my least favorite, of course, because it's like a whack job movie. You know what I mean? Oh, see, a lot of people are gonna say Princess Bride. Yeah, that's I could definitely see how a lot of people think that's their favorite out of all of them. He had a lot of good movies. This one, you'll be unheard of in 6 months. Bro, I wasn't unheard of before all this. I already had relationships. I'd already interviewed several US Congress people, and I have relationships. So, and Jay, I'm not really worried about it. What I like, Jay, is that you're focused on it. Thank you for watching, Jay, on Facebook. I really appreciate your view, your one view. It's really meaningful for me. Please don't block me. Starting to make some money on Facebook. We're like actually blowing up over there, Jay. Now I figured out why. Now I figured out why we got like 1 million views this month on Facebook. It was Jay. It was Jay up there. Thank you, Jay. Jay's helping out. Jay on Facebook. I love him. I know. I just hope they don't fall off now. That's what I'm worried about. In 6 months, Jay, you still not going to be mad? You still not going to be kicking around, being angry? How can I keep Jay around? Hmm. Yeah, I just want to know, are you going to be watching Michelle McPhee on my show on Thursday night talking about the Boston Marathon bombing? Unanswered questions about the Sarnoff brothers, the U.S. government, and the Boston Marathon bombing. Thursday night, 6 p.m. Be here. Friday, 7 p.m. Karen Reed fundraiser right here. James Jackson's going to be there. He's also going to be over at the Middle East. I think they're going to be calling in from the Mid East. No, don't say bye to Jay. Jay, let me make sure Jay's still watching on Facebook. Oh, yeah, we still got some numbers over there on Facebook right now. We got a couple numbers watching. Thank you, Jay. All right, I am going to check out. James, I want to thank James for being here. I want to thank everybody. Thank you to my people. Did I miss any calls? I don't think so. Hopefully, I didn't miss any of you. Yeah, please hang on with us. You'll drive me? See that? I won't let anyone drive me, Denise. That's the problem. I'm like one of those people that has to be driving. I like my girlfriend does not drive me anywhere. It's funny, I'm doing that eye operation, and she's like, I'll drive you and pick you up, and it's like gonna be rush hour traffic, and it's gonna be like some of the worst highway traffic, and she's got, dogs to walk and all that, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna take an Uber. I'm taking an Uber. Thank you, Law Talkers. $20. She says, Stay J, you're keeping me here, Law Talkers. I want to thank you for that kicking. FJ. We don't need J. I got Law Talkers. Oh my God, I'm making money again. This is funny too. I want to thank Machado, Jess Machado. All right, I know you put me down here on the horizon chart, but you're the kind of like almost at the middle in a way, Jess, because you gave me Money Mike and Mike, and it brought it back. Like when I used to be at AIG, when I was a financial advisor, I'd go into Shriners Hospital, and that's what they actually called me too. They called me, what did they call me? Money Mike. Yeah, that's what they call me, Money Mike. And so it's come back, making Money Mike. Oh, and they called me the Money Man. That was the phrase. That was the exact, and then it changed to Money Mike. But it was the first time they called me the Money Man. The Money Man. Funny how that's come back in a different venue and not from me. You know why? You know why that is? Because everywhere I go, I fucking make money. That's the Hemp Fest when I ran it. Just unregular radio when I was there, or EMF radio. I was the only guy they were making money on. AIG won awards there, making money. My customers, ask them. My dog business, making money. The last thing to kind of blow up and make money for me ever, and took the longest, was the Young Jerks, actually. So I've made money everywhere I went. So it's funny. I'm glad that you brought that back. And there was a battle of bands that I was part of. I just refriended this guy Chris, who gave me one of my earliest breaks, Chris McMahon, and we reconnected. He gave me one of my really first earliest breaks by teaming up, bringing me in to this thing that we did called the Beantown Meltdown. And that was another example of me making money. Money is attracted to me. So I want to thanks Jess Machado for and JFK especially for turning that into a little song. I should have grabbed it actually, because that is a truth about me, and I'm sorry that makes some people jealous. I'm trying to help you. I try to give you good advice. I try to tell you what works for me, and it's go upscale. Don't go downscale, go upscale. And that's to the YouTube creators too. All right, let's Free Bird says money making Mike, JFK long game I hear. Love you too, Mike. Blessings. And that's the other one. That's why JFK is a fucking genius. Even before all this drama. Long game. People say it predicted my downfall. I know what the long game is, bro. I've been here for 25 years, basically. This ain't my first rodeo. And I know some of you down. I know some of you are freaking out. Some of you are wondering if a charge is coming for you or who's going to drop what on you on social media. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be that way. Sometimes you got to learn from your mistakes, people. I have. I'm wondering what Sarah's saying. I'm keep waiting them to break. It's 90 minutes. Are you waiting for me to put myself on mute again? How many times did I do mute tonight, Sarah? You got me. I love Sarah. Oh, Sarah, that thing you said that you want, it's all set. You are in. You are in, Sarah. It's gonna happen if you want. No, not even a favor. Yeah, James knows. I'm gonna go now. The longest goodbye. Yeah, is it a 90-minute goodbye? Some people, that's their whole show every fucking time. They just basically are hanging out. Like, so when I do it, like, whatever, right? Especially when the chat is lit. Like, you guys have been talking tonight. It's contagious. No, I never thought Karen Reed was guilty. See, Jay. Oh, see, he's still here. Oh, thank you, Jay. Yes. Help me get to 1.1 million on Facebook this month. Please, Jay. He says, do you still think Karen Reed is guilty? Scared ass motherfucker. No, I don't think. I never did. My only doubt was about you know who and his bullshit back then. That's what got me down and stuff. Then I looked into everything once more and I was like, no doubt on that. Especially when I did my own deep dive. That was before 2 trials too, Jay. My energy is, I'm feeling good. It is all love. I can't wait to see you all, especially Thursday night, Friday night, even tonight, select board. I'll see you over here in the chat. Thank you, Jay. I want to thank Jay. Jay's getting all the love tonight. Yeah, what's up, Jay? Oh, stay, Jay. Look, you're even getting some love from the beautiful ladies here, Jay. Telling you to stay. What's up, Jay? Yeah, we even love our haters here. We do. We got only love in our heart. Baby, come back. I'm starting to sing to Jay. Baby, come back. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put it in the chat one more time. And I want to put your ones up. This is I didn't even say it before. This is Eminem Lose Yourself, but it's an AI version where they do it 1950s soul version. I love soul. I do. And I love when it's like a song like this that they redo. So that's what we're just going to close the show. We're going to dedicate this song to Jay and everybody else out there. And to lose yourself. Lose that hate. Lose that anger. Especially to the YouTubers or people with platforms that feel themselves in a situation. I can respect, I can appreciate, because I've felt that pressure at times. Doesn't have to be that way. Doesn't need to be that way. You don't have to do so much. You shouldn't have to sacrifice. You should actually trust your talent and use it for the negative. Use it for the positive, not the negative. All right, let's play the song. Have a great night, everyone. I love you all my people. God, do I love you right now. I'll see you at 7. 7, Canton Select Board, like always. I'll see you there in the chat.
One shot, one opportunity.
The one's up.
To seize everything you ever wanted. In one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Y'all remember, this is sold out. Down. His palms are sweating, these weak arms are heavy. Yeah. There's vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready. Hold steady. To drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting. What he wrote down, the whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking out. Everybody's joking now. Clock's run out, time's up, over blast. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choked, he's so mad, but he won't give up that easy, no. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Don't let it go, don't let it go.
You better lose yourself.
In the music, the moment you own it.
You better lose yourself.
Slow it down. When you lose it, slow it
You
down.
better lose yourself. No more games, I'ma change what you call rage. Tear this roof off like two dogs' cage. I was chewed up, spit out, boot off stage, but I can rhyme and step right into the next cipher. To formulate a plot or end up in jail or shot. Success is my only motherfucking option. Fellas, not mom, I love you, but this trailer's got to go. I cannot grow old in Salem's lot. So here I go, it's my shot, feet fail me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. You better lose yourself.
In the music, the moment you own it. In the music, the moment you own it. One shot. Don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it.
Don't let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Don't miss it, don't miss it.
You better lose yourself, man. You can do anything you set your mind to, man. The blind stares of a